Well, the coldest place in the United States, not just Colorado, but the United States, well, it's here in Colorado, and you can see it on your screen here. It's Gunnison, -3-degree average temperature. That factors in the high temperature there in Gunnison over the past week. So since November the 29th through December the 5th through your Thursday, temperatures averaged in Gunnison, in fact, slightly lower than that, -3.2 degrees for friends out there in Gunnison. You might be going, why? Gunnison is prone to getting cold, but there's a lot of geography that makes Gunnison at an elevation of 7,700 feet an especially cold place, and also especially this time of year. So off to the north and west of Gunnison, you got the West Elk Mountains. That kind of includes Crested Butte, north and east there. You got the Elk Mountains, which kind of gets up into the Aspen area, and then south and west of Gunnison, you're talking about the San Juans, or at least the beginning of the San Juan Mountains. So Gunnison essentially sits in a bit of a fishbowl. You've got the Gunnison River right there. You got Blue Mesa as well, Blue Mesa Reservoir. And as a result of that, Gunnison sits in this low point surrounded by really high mountains. Point being, when you get that this time of year, you've got that cold, dense air. It's looking for a low point. So that cold, dense air is looking for somewhere, right? It's gravity, right? It's looking for something to sink down towards. And this time of year tends to find the basin of the Gunnison River Basin, or the low point of it. And above it, often you get what is called an inversion, a lid of warm air that sits just above the surface. So if you were actually to go to the top of the Elk Mountains, it might actually be warmer on top of, say, an 11 or 11, 12, even a 13er. It might be warmer on top of one of those than at the basin of the Gunnison River Basin, because of the fact that you've got that inversion in place, that warm air above the cold air. And that cold air, when you have light winds like what we've had all week long, you just can't mix out that cold, dense air. So for our friends in Gunnison, yeah, it's been cold. It hasn't been above freezing there for almost 2 weeks. And now, over the past week, you have the, I don't know, maybe you like it, but you have the title of being the coldest place in the U.S. over the past 7 days.